Shalom to Oded Ravivi, mayor of Efrat.
Hello.
Tell us about how the days of war are being felt in Efrat and in all of Judea and Samaria.
I think the feelings that we have in Yehuda v'Shomron, in Judea and Samaria, in Efrat, are just like anywhere else in Israel. People are definitely worried about their beloved ones being in the front line. People are definitely concerned about what has happened on the 7th of October and want to make sure that such events don't reoccur in other places in Israel. And we're in a great challenge in trying to look after our residents, after our people, complying with all their needs, all their fears, and definitely a lot of things to do, a lot of tasks to achieve, and a lot of residents who are concerned and worried that we need to look after their interests.
And how do you see the fact that the Secretary of Defense of the United States comes to Israel, relates to all the significant threats against Israel, and then talks about the so-called settler violence? Do you also see this as a result of a campaign? And who's behind this campaign?
I don't know how to explain that this campaign has gone so bad. I don't know exactly to finger point who is standing behind this campaign. It's definitely a campaign. It's definitely not based on facts. It's definitely not connected to what's happening in the reality. We're trying to receive the official figures from the army and from the police, and they're in nowhere proximity to the levels of fear that these politicians come up with statements. My prediction is that regarding the American administration, it is more to project and to deal with their inner party challenges that they have, because on the other hand, you have to remember the amount of power, the amount of ammunition, the amount of political support that they're giving the Israeli government to do what we believe needs to be done. There's been absolutely no precedent to that happening by an administration in the past. So in order not to get criticism that they're so supportive of Israel, they need also to try and calm down the criticism that they receive. And that's my interpretation to what's happening.
And today you sent a letter to the government demanding that important security budgets are approved for the benefit of your communities.
There's definitely a need to provide for security matters that we have in Yehuda v'Shomron, in Judea and Samaria. We can't ignore these needs. And I don't think that because of political debates, we need to be treated badly. And unfortunately, I think that's what's happening at the moment. Judea and Samaria is probably one of the places that is more threatened. And that's why the army and the government need to look after our interests.
Oded Ravivi, mayor of Efrat, thank you very much.
Thank you.